Hello everyone, and thanks again for joining us for another episode of the Chad Chev Show, where we will give you a quick update on the January 2018 real estate market. This update is coming out a little later than we had hoped, as I just returned from my trip to the Philippines and caught a terrible cold on the following day when I returned to Toronto. I literally had no voice for the last 4 days. I couldn't get out of bed. It was pretty bad. Finally started to feel a little better, got my voice back. I mean, this is what happens when you go from positive plus 25 degrees to minus 25 degrees overnight. Anyhow, check out my other posts while I was on vacation to see what a beautiful country the Philippines is, and I highly recommend you all visit the Philippines if you ever get a chance. Anyhow, it's great to be home back in Toronto, the greatest city on earth. Alright, Chef, let's get started with our update. So why don't you kick us off with some home sales figures for January 2018.
Thanks, Chad. Glad to have you back.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Last month in January, there was a total of 4,019 sales in Toronto compared to last January where we had 5,155 sales. This is indeed a decline of 22% in comparison. And in terms of the average price, last month the average was $736,783, which was down by 4.1% compared to last year. In regards to home listings in Toronto, last month there were a total of 8,585 listings, which is indeed an increase of 17.4% compared to last January. In addition, there was a significant difference in active listings when comparing the month of January over the last year. Last January, there was a total of 5,034 listings, and for this January, we're looking at a total of 11,894 listings. This is more than double the amount, or 136.3% in an increase.
Wow.
I know, right?
That's crazy.
That's a lot. There was also a fairly large difference in the average days on the market. January in 2018, the average was for 32 days in comparison to January of 2017, where the average was only 19 days. So Chad, now that you're back, why don't you give us a breakdown of the average selling prices for the different types of homes in Toronto?
Thanks, Chef. Let's break down the average selling price for the various types of homes in Toronto. So last month in January, detached homes had an average selling price of $971,000, which is slightly down by 9.1% from January of last year. Semi-detached and townhome prices were basically kind of on par from 2018, 2017. They're fairly close. Condo prices, however, as we consistently have seen in recent months, had the greatest growth in price, where the average condo price last month was $507,000. Which is an increase of 14.6% compared to January of 2017. That's a pretty good investment if you bought in 2017. Yeah, you bought, right? Yeah, good man, good man. So, we've compared year-over-year figures. Now let's compare a little bit of some numbers from December to January, just the past couple of months, and see how the market did. So, in December, we had 4,930 sales, while in January, there were 4,019 sales. Which is quite a bit of a decline of 18.5%. For active listings, in December we had 12,926. In January there was, again, a decline of 8%, leaving us with 11,894 listings. This is good news because there's less inventory, right? So it's not a lot of competition, it's kind of better for sellers. So December months of inventory, we had 2.6 months. While in January we had 2.9, so it's a little bit of increase in inventory there. So what does it all mean? So, well, typically January is a slower month in real estate, as we know. So this January in particular had some brutal weather in Toronto. We've had all kinds of things. Snowstorms, we had freezing rain.
You weren't here for most of it.
I did miss some of it. I was lucky.
Lucky you.
It was pretty good. And also consumers are still adjusting to the new mortgage stress test implemented last year, right at the end of last year, which we did discuss in our last video update.
Take a look at it if you didn't see it.
Absolutely, take a look. However, we are working in a fairly healthy market, and we feel this will continue to improve as we slowly move towards the spring market. So guys, please continue to tune in to our future episodes as we provide you with ongoing monthly updates on the Toronto real estate market. For now, stay warm, Toronto. Keep safe while walking or driving on these icy roads. And see you guys all next time.
All right. Happy house hunting, guys.
Happy house hunting.